So basically, Piper, you work for Homeland Security. So does Munoz. And Blondie, you work for DOJ. So do you, Patel. And Weinberger, you can certainly grasp this fucking concept. Remember Chris Wilkinson that I testified, that recorded my testimony on Richard Beasley? He got funds from Project Safe Childhood to do what? Internet enticing. Goes online in the chats where there's a bunch of kids, acts like a kid, knowing there's predators going to approach him, probably not realizing that he's a full-grown man working for DHS and Pensacola Sex Crimes Unit. Well, I'm just him. Only I'm kind of doing my own form of internet enticing. Only I actually hook up with you. I entice you bastards on the internet, and you come and find me. Autumn Caton thought, ooh, I got me a rape victim here. I'm going to stalk the bitch and pretend I'm a victim's advocate for Sarah George and Bernie Sanders and Mulvaney Stanek. So did Becky Burrows, another child predator, child molester I enticed via the internet. Ranger Preston, I enticed him. Paul Dragon, Sarah Russell, Heather Bush, Kevin Pounds, Bill Kinnear, 10th Slice Joe. I'm crushing it. Chris Wilkinson didn't even begin to get the kill list I got. Shit, I got 7 or 8 of you motherfuckers, child molesting pieces of shit on me any given day of the week. Now Becky Burrell's gonna yell, I don't molest little kids. You're protecting the Epstein lobby. You are helping Piper and Munoz and my mother and my aunt and Meredith get away with murdering and trafficking children. So even though you may not have put your hands on the kids you're damn so, you're just as guilty because you're part of the ongoing criminal enterprise. You will be charged with child sex trafficking the same as if you purchased access to kids. And because you're working with Mossad, they're probably not even going to bother with the sex trafficking charge. They'll probably start with that and then work their way up to fucking treason, because all these motherfuckers are protecting, they're looting the treasury and sending that money to Israel. And apparently got Ghislaine Maxwell and Epstein out of prison. Set them free. So you're aiding and abetting Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah, you're child molesters, and that goes for Meredith too. But the point of this video is Chris Wilkinson was an internet enticer, so am I. He would entice people on the internet and meet up with them in person, only he arrested their asses. I'm just don't carry a badge and a gun. I carry mace and a knife. But the state police, Cousy, Hochul's, OIG, and DOJ are watching. And they don't want to arrest you and charge you with sex crimes and then let you out on bail or probation. They're going to keep having me entice you till they can lock you up and say, Judge, they're a threat to public safety. No bond. They are to be remanded until trial. You do not get out of jail once you're arrested. So, Burl, you better start making plans on where your kid's going to go. And since Autumn's father's a military personnel, his ass is going to sit in Leavenworth. He'll probably never see a trial. His ass will probably be, he's a veteran that's committing treason. Same for Becky Burrow, same for your family. And since you're military dependents, you may not go to Leavenworth, but I don't think you're going to live to see, I don't think they're going to bother with locking you up for life. You're going to end up hanging. So, I'm an internet enticer. Just like Chris Wilkinson, only another level, because I'm nailing 3 or 4 or 5 of you a fucking day. And getting you to confess on who you work for that's associated with Epstein. Like Bet Glenn bragging about serving under Caspar Weinbergen and knowing Miro since he was this tall. Chris Wilkinson ain't got shit on me. I got the biggest internet enticing pedo toe kill ever. Prodigious amount. That's gonna get me in the Mensa.